All right, guys. Fulu coming to you with another commentary. You know, all I gotta say is like it really takes someone to really, I guess you can say, stay on your square and just keep yourself. Honestly, at this point, the only way that you're gonna keep yourself sane here, especially in the West, is just like remind yourself that you know. Um, the creator is watching over it, everything, although it doesn't seem like that. But a lot of these things, man, are sad, and you have to like just balance yourself in, balance yourself with different things going on in your life in order not to just be consumed by all the craziness going on out here, because it's crazy, man. It's real crazy. And everything's out of whack right now. So, and we already know the relationship dynamics between men and women are out of whack. So, Young Jeezy's wife basically admitted to hypergamy. And the thing is this: you may be able to give a woman a pass for hypergamy when it comes to if it's a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. What I mean by giving a pass is that you don't get too upset about it when you find out that she cheated. You just move on, kick her to the curb. That's it. I mean, there's nothing involved. There's no paperwork involved. But now these women are saying that they are willing to have paperwork involved before they kick you to the curb for a man worth more money. Meaning, they'll be married to you and they'll be like, oh, well, I just need him for convenience. It's a matter of convenience. He's just incidental for me. But let's go ahead and listen to Young Jeezy's wife's take on it, and then we'll move on to the next.
If you're on the go, having the LinkedIn app makes it a lot easier to respond immediately. Let's say you get a job alert.
Okay, placeholders versus preferences. Is this true? Do you agree that men date placeholders?
And you notice how this works. You notice that it's always the same thing. When women talk amongst each other, most of the time, when Western women talk amongst each other, when they're around each other, usually they're not talking about anything that's beneficial to the society, okay, or that's going to help move the society forward. They're always talking about things that are going to take the society backwards. But let's listen to it.
Until they have the money to date their preferences.
Oh my God.
Do you believe this?
I actually do believe this.
Yes.
I don't believe that it has to do with money, though.
I don't know if it has
What do
to
you
do with
think
money. Let me give you a classic example.
Okay, thank you.
Remember our favorite
So this is Young Jeezy's wife speaking right now.
movie, The Notebook. Remember when Noah and what's her name broke up?
Allie.
Noah and Allie broke up.
Calhoun was the last name.
Sure, and Allie Calhoun.
I love the movie.
Allie Calhoun moved on, and in that time, she fell back in love, or she realized how much he was the love of her life. He
Yes.
went back to her, and Noah was laid up with another woman. But as soon as he saw Allie, he was like, "Oh my God, you are my real love," and she was just ghost.
Bendito,
She was
that
just
poor girl.
vapor at that time, and that we all know was Noah really just having a placeholder to kind of try to move on or get through things.
But it was.
And the one thing is, you should never listen to a woman talk about like a man, like talk about what a man's nature is and things like that, or what a man will do and things like that. Only weak beta males would have a desire to have a quote unquote placeholder, meaning that they would be like, oh, I don't want to be alone, so let me just get her right here. And then the girl I really like, once she's available, I'll get her. A man's not going to do that. A man's just going to, a real man is just going to say, hey, are you coming over or not? What's the plan? What's going to be the deal? What are we doing here? A real man's going to do that. A real man is not going to have a placeholder, as they say, and she's comparing a fictional movie to how she thinks men move.
Ultimately wasn't the one he really wanted.
So I absolutely think people have placeholders because people get lonely and you want a plus one. You want somebody to watch movies. You want someone.
Correction. Women get lonely, but hey, if you're a man and you've been through the motions, you've seen it all, did it all, or you've had some experiences, then being alone don't really bother you, because you're all 90% of your day is occupied with being out on the field and being with people anyway. So, you're actually thankful to be alone sometimes. You know what I mean? So this is actually a good thing. So women may feel like that, but men, it's cool,
Cuddle with, but you really aren't there with them. So in this case, not that it's right, but a placeholder kind of fits the bill.
Yeah. Do you think it's true?
So don't try to be a placeholder.
Do you think that money is involved? Can you try to explain that part to me? Because that's where I'm confused.
I will say this. When I was coming up, I don't know why these stand-up comedy stories are coming up, but they are coming up. And there were a lot of guys, they would, because they're trying to come up through the industry, they would use women. They were like, okay, I'm gonna be with this girl until I make it. And I've seen that, and I would criticize those guys, because I'm like, don't do that. Don't, to play with her feelings.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cap, because when you really think about it, who's the one that holds all the cards and pushes the buttons in the entertainment industry? Who really pushes the buttons? It's men. I mean, I would hope that if women would have it, then women wouldn't be so over-sexualized in the entertainment industry. But men know that sex sells, so it's obviously going to be a man who's calling all the shots. Ain't no man going to come up over a woman in the entertainment industry.
And you come up and you leave her. So I just tell that to women, be careful. I mean, if a man is, and he'll tell you if you're a placeholder. I mean, he won't say you're a placeholder, but it's certain things that he's not going to do. His actions.
So maybe he'll have you there so that, like Jeannie said, he has some companionship. He still has a plus one. And if we're keeping it real, you guys, he still has someone he can get it from on a consistent basis.
Yes.
So you are there for that. And then when he gets to a certain level in his career.
You see the little subtitle, more girl chat coming your way.
You think he's going to switch up and get what he really wants. And that woman was there with him through this entire time, and she's the placeholder?
Yeah.
But why do we always say women, though? Because I think women also have men as placeholders.
Women do it all.
See, listen, a woman will tell on herself if you give her enough time, okay?
Absolutely, because I know women who want the constant attention from a man and don't want to feel like they're single. They look single, so they want to...
And that's what you see on TikTok. That's what you see on Instagram, is women who want validation, women who want to be seen, women who want to be... They may not even like a guy, okay? They might not even like you. But they will say, oh, he's giving me attention.
Whether it's a different placeholder every week, but they have somebody there. So it's not just men, it's women
too. But do they marry their placeholders?
I think that in their sense of rebound, if somebody gets out of a bad relationship, they could without knowing that they're a placeholder. I think that. But why do we always say women though? There, so it's not just men. It's women
But
too.
do they marry?
Absolutely, because I know women who want the constant attention from a man and don't want to feel like they're single. They look single, so they want to, whether it's a different placeholder every week, but they have somebody there. So it's not just men. It's women
But
too.
do they marry their placeholders?
I think that in their sense of rebound, if somebody gets out of a bad relationship, they could without knowing that they're a placeholder. I think.
So what she's saying is that basically that a woman will string a guy along, right? A woman will string a guy along. That woman may have dealt with Pookie, Ray, Terrell, Chad, and been like hung out to dry by them. But a guy who has no idea, a guy who's sincere, is not aware that she's doing this, that he is only there for convenience, that she has no intention of taking him serious. But even if she has no intention of taking him serious, she will still marry him.
That, because not usually would people commit to somebody who they know is just a placeholder. So they might have just been like, "Oh, you're cool. You're non-problematic. You're comforting. You cook for me. You make me feel good. So let's marry." But you're really not in love with that person.
So she's telling you, and her own life is an example of that. I mean, I believe before Jeezy came along, she was married twice, I think. You know what I mean? But that just goes to show you how these women operate.
That's a tough one to realize.
We are giving the good information today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man. These women are like just disgusting. You know? Now here's the usual suspects. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm just going to go through a little bit, like bits and pieces of it, to show you how warped and how thirsty for attention these women really are. You have the usual suspects, Blue Jasmine and Elisa. And all I got to say is the more I look at Blue Jasmine, the more disgusted I get, because she is the wall. Listen, man, when it comes to Brittany Renner and when it comes to Blue Jasmine, the wall is so upset with their antics that it's just flying. It's not even closing in. It's flying in at this point. But let's go to it, man.
There's a new team in the NFL. One that plays for home.
And the thing is about this host, this No Jumper host, like, at the end of the day, man, I understand he got a job to do and stuff like that, but he's like gaslighting all of this crap, man. For real, for real. But let's go.
I wish, girl. I haven't sucked any dick since I've been here. No, I got here yesterday.
Do you want to eat pussy? I'm just curious. Asking for a
I
friend.
want to eat a dyke's. Well, I don't want to eat a dyke's pussy. I want to fuck a dyke.
Like Coily Ray?
No,
You see how the conversation starts off with? And the crazy thing about this is that these are what these women are going to be remembered for. Okay? What do you remember Karen Steffens for? You don't remember her for a damn book. You don't remember her for a damn like interview or anything like that. You remember her for her nickname and what she was known for in Hollywood. But this is what they're going to be remembered as.
like Young
She
M.A.
got a boyfriend.
I want to get fucked like by a dyke with a strap on. It's
Young
like,
M.A.
Yeah. She does. I don't think she fucks with me though. I've been trying to fuck her for like years.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you tell her? What do you write to her?
I'm just like, I'm trying to fuck, bitch, please. And my fan page harasses the fuck out of her, so she probably
I'm gonna
hates
like
me.
tag her and tell her
Please.
today. Like, please fuck my
I
friend.
don't care
I
if
want
she
to
has a
see. Can I
girlfriend.
watch?
Yeah.
We've had Young M.A. on the podcast.
I mean, even blue, you can tell like these women have like demonic energy. You can tell by how like Blue Jasmine is looking and stuff like that, that there's like demonic energy. And I mean, like, even when you look at her like her heels and stuff like that, and her feet, they look like damn hoofs. They look like Baphomet hooves, basically. So even the physical takes an effect because of what's inside their souls.
And I don't feel comfortable reaching out to her and saying, hey, I know this girl that wants to hook up with you.
Why? Is she scary?
I don't think I belong in lesbian relations. I don't think I have any business getting involved.
Stay in your lane, Adam.
I mean, I think that's probably a safe bet. See, the reason why I thought this conversation would be so interesting is you guys are both hoes of a very different feather.
Yes.
Well, at least, you know, he at least he tells the truth and he's not sugarcoating it. You know what I mean? But the sad thing is that there's no shame in them being called hoes. Like they don't have any kind of remorse being called a hoe. You know, you see it with Blue Jasmine and her. They don't care being called 304s, basically.
Yeah. We might not flock. We might flock together. Maybe.
I'll fuck with you, even though if we don't agree on shit. Like,
yeah.
A lot of my friends, like, live different fucking lifestyles than me, but, like, we get along great.
And I'll bring you around all the guys that want to fuck me and just take their money. No, I'm kidding.
You guys represent...
So you see, unfortunately, there are simps. There are, like, beta males who are still lining up and who will still pay for 304 pussy, you know, in the form of Blue Jasmine. Unfortunately, that element exists, you know. It's sad, but true.
Two very different brands of hoeing. Like with Eliza, we have the brand that is kind of like, I love to get naked and suck 18 dicks in a row and, you know, spit on me, break my jaw, that version of the game. And then on the other hand, we have Blue Jasmine, who's more like, no, I'm going to get an apartment and a G-Wagon out of my pussy, or out of you with my pussy. And it's just a different brand.
And she had the nerve to call herself a princess. Like, you're nowhere near a princess. You're a 304. Okay? In fact, I'm not going to even call her Blue Jasmine because now that I think about it, you know, in the movie Aladdin, Blue Jasmine, or Princess Jasmine was a real princess. But Blue Jasmine, she looks like the genie. Or if I dare say, I might as well call her Jafar. As a matter of fact, I'm going to call her Jafar from now on. You know, I can't think of any other character that she may favor. I don't know their names, actually. You know, but I'm going to call her Jafar.
And I want to be treated like a princess.
I mean, she's definitely the smarter one. I'm just a whore. Like, I just genuinely enjoy it. Like, I told you, I think it's like my trauma that makes me like really like to be treated like shit. Yeah.
And that's with all women, of course. I mean, if women go through crap, most of the time, like if women go through crap and it's unchecked, then of course that's going to show up later on in their life. And, you know, this is why you have so many like batshit crazy women. It's, especially in the West, you know, they have they things that needed to be checked on weren't checked on. You know what I mean?
So, like, so no money involved ever? Not even, like...
I mean, I used to, like...
First dates in the Cartier store? Before
I blew up, I would, like, get money from the NBA players and shit. But, like, now I don't need their money, so I just don't give a fuck. Like...
So it's just free still?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. But, like, they're, like, my friends. Like, I talk to them, like, every day. Like, I don't know. I have one of them that he'll send me money all the time, but, like, I never ask for it. He'll just, like, send it to me.
As he should.
Yeah.
The fuck?
No, and that's why I love him. I've been fucking with him for, like, 5 years.
And you see how, like, entitled she is? Like, this is what gets on my nerves about Jafar. Jafar is so entitled for being a 304. You know, it's like, how are you entitled for being, like, and you're a damn 304? It's, like, weird to me.
I wondered why you only decided to fuck with celebrities, like, strictly. I saw that you only wanted to, like, fuck with celebrities, period. Like, why? They're whores, bro.
Yes, but in the beginning, I felt gassed up because I didn't know, like, they would fuck anything. I was like, oh, my God, like, I must be that bitch because I pulled this guy and I was fucking ugly back then. So I was like, damn, like, it just, like...
You still are.
It fed my ego and my confidence. And then once I spent more time around them, I was like, nah, this ain't it. I have a couple that I still fuck with that, like, treat me good, but majority of them, like, are assholes.
So when they treat you good, like, how do they treat you good?
Okay, no. Like, when I like to be treated good unless we're fucking. So if you're, like, an asshole to me, like, all the time, I don't like that. Like, I'll probably not fuck you
But they
again.
treat you good, like, take you shopping?
No, they treat me good, like, they're nice.
They're just nice
They're
to
nice
you.
people, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's, like, the minimum.
But then in the sack, she wants to be degraded and spit on and beaten within an inch of her life.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I used to hate that shit, but then I was in, like, this relationship where my ex used to beat the shit out of me, and then after that, now I, like, get turned on by violence.
So what happened is that, like, obviously there's mental issues with her. I mean, she looks like she has mental issues. So obviously the thing is because of her previous relationship where she didn't get checked, the Chad or whoever she was with was whooping her ass. And so she just got programmed to think that was normal, you know, and that's supposed to be like the standard.
I told a guy to smash a Henny bottle on my head.
Smash a what?
Henny bottle on my head. I got fucked by an AR before a pistol.
AR app?
An AR-15.
But if...
So that means, I don't know what hole it went in, but that means I'm thinking that the barrel went inside of the box. So there's no telling how her box even looks, you know, with all these things that she's telling right now. You know.
The Henny bottle is a little OD to me because if I had a Henny bottle in my hand, even the little Henny bottle, and I fucking really tried to hit you in the head with it.
No, I would have been pissed if you did it. It was just in the moment. I was
you
like,
might get
horny.
a concussion. You're at least going to split your head open and be bleeding everywhere. You're going to need to get
Did you do
stitches.
it?
This is a horrible.
No,
Hell
he
no.
didn't do it. Fuck no.
Oh,
No
okay.
matter how
killed
turned
him.
on the girl was, listen, I'll slap a girl, give her a light slap on the face, sure, something like that. I'm not
She
gonna,
doesn't want it light.
I'm not gonna punch you
Yeah.
because guess what? I'm fucking Mike Tyson compared
No,
to you.
What's like the
I'm gonna
most
murder
violent?
you. It's not gonna be fun.
What's
it's
like
not
the
gonna be
most
good.
violent shit a guy has done to you?
One time I got choked so hard I passed out, but I don't think that's that crazy. Like, I
Okay.
feel like that happens a lot during sex. I don't know. Like, just like getting slapped around. I don't know. I do want to get pistol whipped, but not like hard. Like,
Yeah, this woman is clearly like mentally unstable. Like, this woman is clearly like, you can tell how she's just talking and moving her eyes around that there's more than a few screws missing. More than a few.
it's just like I
Guys,
don't know
you heard it
what
here first.
is.
If you guys want to pistol whip Eliza,
What if it goes
I
off?
put that. That's a bar in one of my songs. I said pistol.
say it.
And that's another thing. She's allegedly making music, and I'm like, damn, like, who the hell would want to listen to her music? You know, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Hey, what's the bar? What's the bar?
No, I don't want to
Say it. Say it. You already said it.
Okay, well, it's just gonna sound retarded because it's not in the song.
Just
But
say
I said
it.
pistol
Fuck
whip
it.
me, baby. Told you that I'm crazy. Oh, I said fuck me with your Smith and Wesson. That's Russian roulette. Pistol whip me, baby. Told you that I'm crazy.
For the
Yeah, those weak ass bars. And whoever wrote those bars for her, you're trash too.
that sounded stupid in the song context as well.
You didn't. die. Like if the fat touches a vein, it like goes straight
But it's
to
like
your heart
at the
and you
bottom
die.
of your butt.
Yeah.
That vein. So yeah, I don't have no bottom butt.
So I want you return to the conversation you were having with Eliza, which I was visiting earlier, which is why is Eliza all of a sudden deciding that she's back?
The holidays again. Seize the season. Seize the Glenlivet.
Making dick?
Yes. I want to
Like,
move.
Stays there.
I wonder if is there a
What's
surgery to
that?
make your butthole looser?
Ew, what?
Because I want it.
I don't know, no, but the reason I'm scared of anal is because I've heard so many horror stories. This bitch told me she was like,
Is there something inherently disrespectful about getting gangbanged?
no, if I want to
Yeah.
if I want to get gaming, I can do that. Like, I don't think that's disrespectful if I'm okay with it.
Yeah, no, it isn't. I mean, I think that it is. Like I said,
I mean, even Blue Jasmine will tell on herself, you know, she acts like this high price hoe that, oh, you have to spend money, you have to do this, do that in order for me to get in my panties. But I guarantee you, man, there's probably been guys who have probably made plenty of bukakke flicks with her. Eliza has admitted to being bukakke more than one time, you know, so don't let it fool you. Blue Jasmine has been bukakke. You know, it's just that those dudes paid to play.
I feel like it depends on the person. Like if you're doing it to get like from point A to point B, but you don't really want to do it and you don't enjoy doing
Like,
it, then
honestly,
it's bad.
it's just like
but
a
if you
fun
love getting
time.
fucked, then yeah, fuck
it's like,
on.
no, I want to invite you and your friends over. I'm the only bitch there. Like, it makes me feel good. Like, I like it.
For real?
Yeah, because when they're fucking me, they're sitting there, they're like talking about me. It's like turns me on more. I don't know. Yeah.
We love you. You don't have to do
I mean,
this.
a lot of people enjoy having sex but don't want to have sex with like 8 people in a row. But I mean, I get it.
Okay, first of all, I've never like had sex. I've never been really gangbanged. I've had like a lot of threesomes with 2 guys, and I've
Why do you
trained them by
change your
sucking
tune?
dick.
You change your tune as soon as we start actually drilling down on the facts.
What do you mean?
Because you used to be like super proud of like the train life and the
Well,
game.
Because, again, it goes back to what I've been saying. This is what these women are going to be known for. They're going to be known for this. You know? They're going to be known. This is all they're going to be known for. Like, I don't think people are going to check for her music like that. You know? They're just going to be like, oh, another 304 riding her 15 minutes of fame. You know? But again, man, crap, bro. I question, like, and it's sad for me to question this, but I honestly ask God, like, yo, should I even look at modern Western women as human beings, or should I just look at them as what? How should I look at them? That's a genuine question. Like, which way should I look at them?
Okay, but like I want to be like I suck a lot of dicks in a row, but I've never really been like gangbanged by more than 2 guys at once. Is that a gangbang or a threesome?
Like DP?
No, I've never done anal. Miami's like LA, but I feel like there's way more celebrities there. Like every fucking day of the week, there's a celebrity hosting. So like I'll get invited to it, and if I go, then I'll fuck
force
the
yourself
celebrity.
upon them. You are overtly paranoid about being disrespected to the point where you think that a completely normal sexual position like doggy style is it's a Louisville Slugger with a fucking motor strapped onto it.
I think the difference is that like I'm like a clit person. I'm not like a like I don't need to get penetration. Like I don't need to get fucked.
Okay, I got you. Well,
So,
yeah, same. I feel like the most girls are.
Do you like?
They can pay to take it down. They can pay to get it all down.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like,
If you're the baby's kid, I feel like probably the murder thing is just going to seem like such a big deal when you're young and you find out about that and you're like researching your dad.
Murder thing?
he murdered somebody in Walmart, I think, right? Kmart, some
Yes.
shit like that.
But Eliza, the fact that you don't know that is unbelievable. But
I'm not a baby fan.
So you wouldn't suck his dick?
You don't.
No, bitch. He's short too. Nah.
You could have watched the #1 comedy special in the entire world that like the entire country was talking about, and you would have known that about the baby too. What do you do?
Sorry.
She sucks dick.
Yeah.
I know, but
Not
like
yours.
But you think she'd
everyone
spend
else.
some time doing some research about some dicks she might
Okay,
suck
Adam,
in the future?
I watch every single one of your fucking no jumper shit. So if you
Stop
talk about
lying.
it, I literally do.
Stop lying.
Go look at my YouTube recommended.
Listen,
Yeah.
that's nice and everything, but you should probably watch the Dave Chappelle special when the entire country's at war over it. You know, we bombed another country over the Dave Chappelle
I'm
special.
just not interested.
We did. We bombed.
Maybe like 3-4 times a day. I'm not even gonna lie.
Stop.
Alright, then that's how
Swear
you
to
get
God.
through. Cause bitch,
Yeah,
I'm horny.
I have like
that's
this
my
big,
problem.
strong vibrator. It's like a back thing.
Maybe in a girl and then calling her a side chick over and over on Instagram
That
Live
is
to the
crazy.
world. That's like right there. Like, oh,
It seems
imagine.
like they're just both toxic. I
That's how she felt.
I mean, I'm on her side more than his, but we don't know what the fuck goes on.
You're
so.
just on her side because she's a girl. That's like
Period. And that's
everything
what we're
comes down
gonna
to
do.
identity
Yeah.
politics.
Yeah.
But also, he was clearly the
He was being very
antagonizer on live,
disrespectful.
at least.
It's like a sports team. It's like you guys are talking about.
So they're talking about the baby and his scenario with that woman and stuff like that. And then, of course, they're going to take the woman's side. You know, they're not going to see things from his perspective. They're just going to see it from their warped perspective.
Red Sox, but you're talking about other people who have vagina to the world. That's like, if you're the baby's kid.
We rather
Did
talk
you watch
about
it?
No.
Yeah, okay. So
Jesus
that's
Christ.
like
We're
weird
finessing
shit.
and sucking dick over here.
Are you
Not
really?
over here.
But you're
bro,
not sucking
over
that
there.
many dicks, are you?
No, not at all.
See, I'm trying
I
to
feel like niggas don't deserve. They have to
Wait,
eat
so
my
are you
pussy.
just like, wait?
So you see, she drops the M-bomb and she doesn't even look like a M-bomb. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, they have to eat my pussy. Like, nobody's going to eat no three. The only people who's going to eat 3 or 4 pussy is simps, okay? That's the bottom line. And I'm pretty sure her pussy looks like a damn pastrami sandwich anyway.
Do you jack off all the time? Like, where
All
do you
the
get
time.
off?
Maybe like 3-4 times a day. I'm not even gonna lie.
Stop.
Alright, then that's how
Swear
you
to
get
God.
through. Cause bitch,
Yeah,
I'm horny.
I have like
that's
this
my
big,
problem.
strong vibrator. It's like a back thing.
Oh shit!
It's
Yeah,
a Louisville Slugger with a fucking motor strapped onto it.
I think the difference is that like I'm like a clip person. I'm not like a.
So, I mean, if you were a guy and you wanted to blow her back out, chances are you may not be able to, because what you'll find is that when these women resort to like vibrators and dildos and things like that, and excuse my words, you know, I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible, but unfortunately these two Jezebels are like, I gotta control my energy, but yeah, the energy that they hold sometimes can, you know, get to kind of catch you off guard. But what you'll find is that when a woman uses like a vibrator and uses like a dildo or whatever the case may be, constantly, then a real thick one, a real manioca, is not going to be able to please them. You know, that's just it.
Like I don't need to get penetration. Like I don't need to get fucked.
So you see that she's numb to it. You know, you see that that's not going to do anything for her.
Okay, I got you. Well,
yeah.
same. I feel like the most girls.
Do you like it though?
I normally don't even.
Is the
come with
penetration a
guys,
great
you know?
part of having sex, or?
Yeah, so like I like, you know, getting fucked, but it's just like at the same time I feel like you have to deserve it. Like
Are you ever going to come from just penetration, or does there always have to be the clitoral element?
No. So I'll come from penetration because all I have to do is like squeeze my own
Yeah.
pussy.
Or if you get on.
And that's not possible. Your shit is probably too wide for that.
Top, you can fuck it, right?
Yeah, that goes too.
I've never came from doggy. Have you?
I don't really like doggy. Like even like when I have a man, it's just like, yeah, you're not disrespect unless you like take me out and do the best things. I'll let you disrespect me. But
There's nothing disrespectful from a dude from hitting it from the back. You know, what's disrespectful about that? from a dude hitting it from the back. The disrespect will happen if he's penetrating through your anal cavity. That's when the disrespect will happen. But if a dude is simply just hitting it from the back, what kind of disrespect are you talking about?
So
Otherwise,
fascinating.
no.
You are overtly paranoid about being disrespected to the point where you think that a completely normal sexual position like doggy style is disrespectful.
I do.
And she likes being disrespected so much that she wants
You
to a
do?
contest.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Well, not like OnlyFans fans, but like people that definitely know who I am and are like, oh, I want to fuck you.
For nothing, for free?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want to fuck. I mean, like, if I want to fuck them, I'll fuck them. But, like, I won't
Not
just
even
fuck
like
them
an
'cause they wanna
expensive
fuck
date.
me.
Like, okay.
Hear this?
I don't know, though. I
She
don't
just
know the
immediately,
clout
she
and
just
money.
decided to suck fake Drake's dick.
Fake Drake.
Literally half the NBA, but I don't really think they're celebrities.
Yeah, I mean, including like that. NFL,
Okay,
NBA,
probably
soccer.
literally like 50.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
50
shit.
celeb-
Just him.
Just, he's hot.
I want to fuck LeBron.
Okay, but I don't think he cheats. Right?
I mean,
Well,
I don't
LeBron,
want to.
if you're
I'm
out
You
scared.
like that,
You know
Bron,
what? I'm
Bron?
kind of scared
I
of
had that
LeBron.
long time
Maybe
ago.
edit that out. I'm scared. I don't want to get fucking taken out.
You never fucking
I'll
Drake.
just say fucking Drake.
How many celebrities you fucked? Like, total?
I have to look at my sex list. Probably.
You have a sex list?
Oh yeah.
Just like Adam, he said he has a, what's the word
It's not
again?
even
Google
up
Doc.
there.
A Google document.
Probably like. Well, I fucked literally half the NBA, but I don't really think they're celebrities.
I mean, you can't make this shit up, bro. Superhead Part 2. I mean, what is her nickname now? Should it be Super Box or something? Or should we just leave it as Superhead Part 2?
Yeah, I mean, including like that. NFL,
Okay,
NBA, soccer.
probably literally like 50.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Okay, thank you.
50
50
celebrities.
NBA.
She had the nerve to say that's not that bad.
My body
No,
count is
celebrities.
actually lower than most people think. My body count's like under 200.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, you hear this though. You hear this shit. Wow.
But everyone thinks I'm like at fucking 1,000.
And I'm like lower than definitely 15.
That's cap. You can shut that shit up right now. That's cap. You please. Please, please, please. Please give me a break. You're a certified 304 woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy shit.
I've been in very long relationships. I've never cheated.
Oh my God. Why is she lying? Why is she lying? The only reason why she's doing this is because she doesn't want to stoop to the other girl's level. The other girl, she has no problem with it because she's been like traumatized in her past, so she thinks it's normal. But this woman is lying. Jafar is lying.
And then when I'm single, I just like don't fuck, but I just finesse, you know?
I feel like
That's cap. That's cap. Because and maybe there are some simps who are like spending and leading with their wallet. But if you're a man and you're like a tycoon or something like that, or a CEO or something like that, you're gonna want something. You know, you're gonna say, yo, well, what's in it for me? You know?
Till I find a guy who's gonna like do everything and
if
then I
the
stay
average
with him.
person knew that you had fucked 200 people, I think they would find that relatively believable. I don't think that you have to have fucked 1,000.
I don't know, when I say that, people think like, what the fuck? Like, I think he does shrooms.
Okay.
But he'll literally
On
fuck
something.
me, come, and just keep fucking me. Like, but he's the, like, if any other guy did that to me,
But yeah. But that's the fucking crazy thing.
you know
It
what?
makes it so that you can drink way more.
I think, you know what? I think that's another reason why I'm so disconnected from sex is because I never have sober sex either.
Okay.
And
Okay, well, that explains everything. Wow.
and because, like, I stopped fucking around, then I do fuck someone, I know I'm going to fall in love with them because that's just how I am. Like, yeah. So I'd rather not.
too.
I don't want to fall in love.
We
yeah.
need her at betterhelp.com.
Yes.
You need that. Shouldn't be doing it in a journal, so I'm glad that we got that out of the way.
All right, well, let's pin it on that then.
Okay.
All right.
Or blame it on Lena,
Why?
because then it won't be about me.
No, because I love it's not about you, it's about me. Blame it on me. I'm the one. That's
So what would
backing
you
out.
do? Like what would
With
you
them?
Yeah.
Dude, I would do a head scene, but I would definitely be drunk as fuck.
Have you
I
ever
wanna
thought
do-
about therapy?
Yes, I've gone to therapy.
I think I asked
need
you
to
this
go
last
back
time.
for sure. It's time for round
You need more than therapy, woman. You need more than therapy. I mean, the way you're going, you need a damn exorcism or something like that.
I'm just saying, you seem to be so okay with the idea that, like, you can't have sex with somebody unless you're super drunk.
But
and that,
therapy-
but I think it deserves some examination of why you want to get the shit beat out of you, why you don't want
I
to
mean-
fuck a guy unless you're blackout drunk, et cetera, et cetera.
That's the thing.
It's worth digging into.
I know. And I'm very self-aware of my problems.
And that's what therapy does. It makes you self-aware and like
Yeah.
accepting of like all the bad shit. It doesn't really make you change. I don't
Yeah,
think.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
it just makes you feel like
makes you
accepting
realize.
of like who you really are.
I think
you know what I mean?
knowing that about you can eventually help you change, for
not if you
sure.
like
know?
that,
I've
but
But I
removed
already know.
So you heard her that, Blue Jasmine or Jafar, just call her Jafar. So you heard Jafar say that, when, like, for example, therapy may point out your shortcomings, she actually said that, she doesn't want to change and that she's okay with being the way she is.
That shit about me, and the only reason why I don't change is because I still am scared. Like, I still don't want to have feelings. Like, I don't know, if I stopped fucking around, then I do fuck someone, I know I'm gonna fall in love with them because that's just how I am. Like, yeah, so I'd rather not. I don't.
It's pretty too late for that. That ship has sailed. I mean, no guy with dignity, respect for himself is gonna want community coochie. Now, a weak beta male will want that, like a simp will want that, but a guy who has respect for himself is not gonna want that.
I want to fall in love.
We
yeah.
need her at betterhelp.com.
Yes.
You need that.
Ad.
I think that would be great. I wish we had an ad lined up with them.
Wait, you do, you fucking liar.
Not on this episode.
Okay, I was gonna say I watched your shit.
So, okay, here's another thing I wanted to throw out there as long as we're here. Blue Jasmine, I've seen you.
Mm-hmm.
I see you doing the bartender gig. So you're going in there. It's like, you're at the strip club, I guess, but you're being the bartender. You're dressed all sexy. You're getting tons of attention from dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Then you come home and you get mad as fuck on your Instagram story and you're yelling in all
It's so
caps.
fucking annoying.
What is going on? Like,
It's so
is this
annoying.
healthy for you?
No, it's so fucking annoying when there's guys that pull up to the strip club and they don't want to spend money. Like, they just want to sit there and grab, like, drinks, and they're not even buying a bottle. Like, at least if you buy a bottle, I can get money out of that, but you're just sitting at my fucking bar talking about something I don't give a fuck about because you're not even spending enough money for me to care about what.
You see how, wow. It's good that they are spending money, man. City boys up. So, yeah, bro. I mean, and you have to ask yourself, look, here's the thing. Like, if she had all these things going on, she says she's a boss, she says she's bossing up and stuff like that, then why would she be working at that place? Like, by this time, if if according to her, she had a man who was paying for her apartment, her car, and her lifestyle, according to her, then that lifestyle should have afforded you, I don't know, some Airbnbs, a rental car agency, things like that, a laundromat. I don't get it.
Fuck you're talking about, and that's just how it is. You know what I mean?
So dudes will sit at the bar and monopolize that section of the bar. And
what, are they trying to spit game at you?
They just want to talk. Like, they want to just talk. Like, and then, like, yeah, it's just
But are
annoying.
you super busy the whole time making drinks and shit? Like, are you running around the whole time? Or is it like, do you actually have the time to talk to people normally if they have money?
No, so I have the time to talk to people. So basically, I have probably like 3 people pull up at my bar at the same time. And like, let's say like with 2 bands, but then sometimes people come with nothing. Like, not my people, like I didn't bring them, but like they come to the club and they just sit down at the bar. They don't buy a bottle and they just like talk to the bitches.
They don't throw money at all. They don't buy a dance.
No.
What the fuck are you there? Just
Good. Good. Hey, they should keep on doing that. They should keep on doing that. Just pull up, talk, kick the shit with them. That's the best thing to do. While you're at it, if they serve like appetizers, like some like lemon pepper wings, buy those. It just kicked this shit. Don't spend a dime on her.
look at bitches like, what the fuck?
And talk and buy drinks, and they're like, yeah,
That was
I
me
hate it.
for a long time.
I hate it.
I would go to the strip club. I wouldn't throw a dollar.
That just means they're broke. If you're broke, don't go to the fucking strip club.
But then they have like 7, they're not broke. They have like 7 phones in their thing, so it's like, you're not broke. I know you sell dope.
or maybe they're
something.
scammers. Every scammer.
It means that you're not worth spending money on. It means that they see the wall is already flying at you. That's what it means. That's all that means.
I was actually broke. They have
No,
7 phones too.
I just think that, I don't know, like they come to the strip club so much that they don't want to spend money, you know, that like they're average strip club guys. That's how they make it seem. Like, I'm here all the time.
Oh,
like,
they're
this is
regulars.
regular to me.
But are they coming up to you because they seen you on YouTube and they want to fucking...
No, but I had a guy come up to me, like, ask for me. So the manager then brought me to him, and he's like, "Why are you here?" Like, I guess he saw like Kevin Samuels. He's like one of his like fucking faggot ass fans, and he's like, "Why?"
So you see how she gets hot. You see how she gets mad at that. You see that.
Seriously. And he's like,
Fuck
why
that
are,
guy.
he's like, why are you here? And I'm like trying to be positive because at the end of the day, I'm still giving like customer service. So I'm like, yeah, I'm here for the vibe. The same reason you're here. Like, what's up? How are you? Da-da-da. And then he's like, no, for real. Like, why are you here? Should I just hand you over my money now? And it was like this big thing. So I just like took it from him because I thought he was giving it to me. And then he's like, give me my money back. And I'm like, you're going to have to like pay me something out of here. Like pay me to give you your money back.
Oh, this sounds like a good situation. Take his whole bankroll from him and then...
Bitch, I would have ran.
Yeah, I'll give you back a little. It sounds like a first grader
tried.
like playing with blocks on the playground.
So you hear this. Listen closely. She's willing to steal from you. That's the thing. I don't put it past her that if she had the chance, she would spite. And that's another thing. Maybe they don't leave with their wallet because they're afraid she may set them up to get robbed. Maybe that's another thing too that guys are getting hip to. I'll tell you a story. And he's my partner, meaning he's my brother from a different mother. Now, I'm not going to talk about his shortcomings, but I'm just going to call him by his last name, Njai. So, you know, Njai, you know, Njai, he like women, you know what I mean? I'm not going to even cap. He like women. Njai did. So, Njai, he went to a club once, and one woman was, entertaining him, and this was he was out of town. And so, like, he took that woman back to the hotel. Luckily, he was like sober. But to make a long story short, that woman worked at the club that he went to. Mind you, he told her the hotel that he was going to. And she saw his car, she saw his car that he was rolling in. So she thought she had one. Little did she know that when she went back to the hotel room and she tried to do these quick things with him, and the two guys who came in who wanted to finish the lick, well, I'm not going to say much, but let's just say those two guys, those two guys had a meeting that they, unfortunately can't come back from. So I don't put it past Blue Jasmine to be capable of doing something like that. That's just my point. I think that may be why she's working in the club, is to get a sucker.
Right now, but okay, continue.
I did run with it. So then, I don't know, I was a little tipsy, so it ended up back in his hands. I gave it to him, and then it ended up back in my hand. I don't know how, but it ended up back in my hand. So I'm like, this is my time to get up and run. So I got up and I started like walking to the back, and I'm like looking for the house mom, because I'm like, I'm drunk. She needs to help me rectify the situation and like take this money before this guy catches me. Like take some of the money out. And then he was like right behind me. And so I threw his money at him. I said, ew, I don't even want this. And I threw it at him because he was like acting like I was stealing his money, but he gave it to me. But he was doing it to be like a dick, you get it? Like, I'm just supposed to hand you over my money, here, take it.
Right.
So I took it. But yeah, so
this was the other night.
You see the rolls on her arms?
Yeah, it was last week. Yep. So I hate stuff like that.
Wait, so you're a
like,
dancer?
No, I'm a bartender.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Important difference.
Very important difference, especially in New York. Like, bartenders are like more fully dressed, and we're behind a bar, so we can't like get touched by guys or anything like that.
But you just still have to get harassed by these fucking psychopaths.
I guess the people that come to the club without you bringing them, but then you have guys that you're like talking to and you invite them out, and those are the guys that like, you kind of want to chill with and hang out with, and those are the ones spending money on you.
Right. Interesting. So, Eliza, I would like to let you know that, unlike yourself, Blue Jasmine appears to be about the bag.
Great. I have a bag. I just not greedy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm content with, like, I don't want to be the richest bitch in the world. I would rather be happy.
But she didn't hit her OnlyFans lick yet.
I haven't. You're gonna help me do that?
Oh, girl, you'll do it. Yeah.
Which was not the case for the record.
I thought she already had OnlyFans, but I guess it wasn't successful.
But if it was, then...
See, most CRMs are a cobbled together mess, but HubSpot is easy to adopt and actually looks gorgeous. HubSpot, grow better.
I want to break free.
Ready to break free? Let's get away to a place where we can...
Think, man.
And like, we were just joking around.
And then she's fucking hot as fuck, right?
I would assume that many of them would feel that way.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Had you fucked any or all of these guys before?
No, not all of them. I literally just added like, he does not look black at all.
Yeah.
He definitely looks like Drake.
I don't think he looks like Drake.
He might not be as handsome.
Well, I'm just going to stop there. But, the thing is, these are the models that young girls are going to be looking up to. And, like, mind you, Blue Jasmine, she already has kids. Like, these kids are going to have to go to school and be like, maybe ridiculed by other kids, like, haha, your mom's a hoe, or like, haha, your mom's like a your mom has sex for money and things like that. Like, they're gonna have to be like that. Like, and so it just goes to show you, like, and it's unfortunate that this guy Adam, or whatever his name is, no jump podcast, whatever his name is, man, no jumper. Why give people like this platforms? You know what I mean? Like, why even like do that? It makes no sense to me, but you know, he decided to. But anyhow, man, that's all I got for now. You guys leave your thoughts and leave your comments. I know this commentary was long, but I just wanted to unpack how these modern women are. These modern Western women. You know? Yeah, I have to remind myself to call Jasmine Jafar, you know? But anyhow, Fula signing out. And Jarama.